Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg was grilled by lawmakers for hours on Wednesday. This was his first congressional hearing since last year. Zuckerberg's appearance aimed to promote a cryptocurrency project called Libra. But he took real heat from both parties over Facebook's record on hate speech, privacy, and fake political ads.
You plan on doing no fact-checking on political ads?
Chairwoman, our policy is that we do not fact-check politicians' speech, and the reason for that is that we believe that in a democracy, it is important that people can see for themselves what politicians are saying. Political speech is some of the most scrutinized speech already in the world.
Do you fact-check on any ads at all?
Yes.
And joining us now is Charlotte Slayman, Senior Policy Counsel at the Public Knowledge Group. Charlotte, good to have you. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
So we saw Mark Zuckerberg grilled this week by both Democrats and Republicans.
Yes.
What did you make of his testimony?
Well, both parties, I think, had a lot of concerns. The hearing was originally supposed to be about the new Libra cryptocurrency, but it was really an opportunity for Congress members to ask questions about all of the different problems that we've been seeing with Facebook recently.
Do you think he did himself any favors?
He was in a tough situation, but no, I think he could have been more forthcoming with those Congress members. I think they asked a lot of good questions, and sometimes it was difficult for him to really give an answer that would be clear.
Now, Charlotte, Facebook did announce that it removed some accounts linked to Iran, Russia, on political bogus groups, you could say. Are they doing enough to fact check?
No, I don't think they're doing enough to fact check. There is so much content on Facebook. So one of the explanations they give is that it's hard to handle that scope of content that they need to moderate. But it's their choice to be such a large platform, and if they can't figure that out, that's their responsibility. Yeah. I do think the government needs to act as well.
Well, today Facebook announced what it calls News Tab, and the idea is to do a better job in supporting journalism. Charlotte, how much do you think this will actually help?
So I think it's a good step forward, but we shouldn't expect that it's going to solve the problem. There needs to be trust in the news again. And Facebook creating a news tab, I think, is not going to be enough to solve what really is quite a huge problem.
And you're talking about trust. People are seeing bias and censorship. Is there proof of that on Facebook?
So there hasn't been any proof shown. There was an audit done. Former Senator John Kyle did an audit of Facebook looking for anti-conservative bias in particular. And after a year of research, the audit came out and they didn't show any evidence that there had been anti-conservative bias.
Facebook, we were just talking about this during the break, but they don't have a lot of competition. How does that factor into all of this, Charlotte?
I think that's really important, because if people don't like the way that Facebook is doing moderation on their platform, they don't have a lot of alternatives that they can go to. Mm-hmm. One of the things that makes Facebook so powerful is what economists call network effects. Mm-hmm. That means that people feel compelled to stay on the Facebook platform because of their friends being there or the groups that are there, even if they might prefer to go to an alternative.
Real quick final question. The Libra project, Facebook wants to make exchanging money as easy as posting a picture. Will this happen? Will it work?
It's hard to say. Companies recently have been removing themselves from the project, so I think that's a bad sign. But it certainly looks like Facebook is planning to push ahead.
All right, Charlotte Slayman, thank you very much.
Thank you.